when you have something that sticks out in society, so being a female would be my obvious one, then people just make a line straight to that and associate you with being a female and want to make as many remarks around you being a female to bring you down as possible. I think it's the same when you talk about homophobia, racism, sexism. You know, people tend to go for those things because it's the most hurtful thing. So for myself, it definitely has been predominantly sexist comments. Growing up in a predominantly male sport in England, it's been hard enough, and then you add on the social media side of it now and how huge that is, and then the comments that come from there from people all over the world with no association to you, you've probably never met in your life, you don't know who they are, and they're just allowed to rip into you as much as they like. No matter how big or small the comments may be, they affect your life in some way. A negative comment, it'll sit in your mind, and it can either sit and stir, and the extremes of it can make you not want to be alive anymore. And on a small scale, it can just make you feel bad about yourself. It can make the people around you also feel bad. You know, my mum and dad, family and friends who also have to see these comments. It's not nice for them to have a loved one has been attacked in a way that is just unnecessary.
What about the role of tech companies and governments? Should they be doing more? I believe you've spoken directly to some of the social media platforms.
Yeah, I mean, both can do a lot more. I think both are in their own ways trying, but I think we're asking for a lot more to be done. I've spoken with Instagram. I've also spoken with the English government, with the British government about, potential law changes that can be put into place. If we have a bigger voice together, hopefully that can make a bigger change and put more pressure on the social media platforms, governments, whoever can these changes for us. We want to get in their ear. We want to put the pressure on them to say this is not okay.
Lucy, as one of the top players of your generation, what's your message to all your fans?
I think be positive. You know, the world needs positivity right now. Be nice to people, be kind to people. We can do a lot together. We can do so much to change the world, and this small change to social media and making social media a better place for everybody to be on is a big part of that. And I'd like to think that all the supporters of people who support me are thinking along those same lines and want to help make that change, because I know that we are capable of making that change together.